Imagine you are in the Soviet Union in 1980s. What's more common than tourists walking around with cameras like this, hanging on their necks? Right? Not so suspicious? Well, not exactly, and that's our today's topic. Welcome to the Spy Collection. Here is Anastasios, and in past episodes we talked about KGB's Ajax F21 spy camera that was used with countless concealment devices. We've actually shown a couple of those, like the button and the book, among others. Well, here is a different one. What makes this camera cover so special is that it's designed to take photos sideways. Check this out. Yes, the lens of an F21 spy camera is actually pointing sideways. Let's have a closer look. To remove the cover, you just have to rotate it, because it's secured with this shape. Based on this KGB serial number, it looks like it was manufactured in 1980. Now what was pressed to take a photo was this switch here. Once pressed, it's doing two things in parallel. It pushes this lever, which in turn presses the camera shutter release button. But it also puts tension on this roller here, which is lifting this cover to briefly reveal the camera's lens. All screws were marked by KGB's maintenance with red paint, and this, here, is simply to keep the F21 spy camera in place. And this isn't the first time that this is publicly displayed. The now closed KGB Museum from the New York City had a similar on display with a description: KGB Magic Camera Case Concealments. When KGB agents chased foreign tourists and their meeting moments with Russian citizens, they needed to take photos of their meetings from very close up. Therefore, these magic concealments were made, and the Ajax camera was built inside. The cover was put on to make it clear to outsiders that the person walks with a Fed, Zenit, or Loma camera as a normal tourist. At the appropriate moment, the KGB agent pushed the button on the bottom of the case, it opened the window on the side, took a picture and closed again. The photographer had to be professional, well aware of the angle at which he was shooting. But the good news is that the case absorbed the sound of taking the picture. So were you aware about this KGB spy gadget? And think about this for a moment. If a spy agency could come up with something like that with 1970s and 1980s technology, imagine what could be manufactured today with miniaturized digital cameras and the ease of manufacturing complex concealment devices. A great example of how nothing is as it seems.